Okay, namaste. I've been asked to do a reading on this Maha avatar, Babaji, that's supposed to live up in the Himalayas. And what I get generally is this one that's kind of hanging around, so to speak. He's a being that's hanging around, he's one that wants to bring these things, brings this for those newer seekers. For those that are, really wanting to have that purity of heart, that are looking for that connection with I would say the connection with the divine. For those, and what's interesting is underneath of it, bringing that truth to those, again, that are blind, that don't know the truth. And it seems like there are many levels, many layers of it. Some have larger truth, some are smaller truth, but it looks like, he is one that wants to, for those that are above here, looking for someone to show up, because here we have it's almost like a church cathedral. So it's like he's up there kind of looking out for these people. So let's see this blind. Yeah, bringing some wisdom of, he is there to aid some, bringing more knowledge of the hidden things, So let me get rid of these and see. You were asking if he's an incarnation of Shiva. I don't know if the cards are going to be able to tell us that, but let's look and see what happens when we ask that question. Is Maha Babaji an avatar? Is he Shiva? Is Babaji Shiva? So let's look and see what we have on this. Well, he's one that has fought the fight and won the victory. I can tell you that. Again, he's one that has done the path, has that inner, all that inner energy. He's got the inner energy that he can bring forward. So it's Shakti, that would be, the Queen of Rods would be the ultimate in Shakti, okay? So he has that ultimate in Shakti, okay? That's very balanced in the world. Very balanced. Underneath of it, let me see, that one may be overturned. Let me check that. Again, up above, again, the Hangman. There to bring a different perspective. There to open this wisdom. So Shakti, yeah, that's what I thought. This is supposed to be overturned. He's one that's overcome those sorrows, those things. So I wouldn't say that he is Shiva, because it's one that's overcome something. So if you've overcome something, then you wouldn't be an avatar. Okay. And he's there to bring that fullness, those cups of fullness, to others. Okay. And the judgment's already been there, so he's there to herald that truth, to bring things from a former time forward. Again, yeah, as one that, a knight, one that has that that energy, that knowledge, and just wants to bring it forward. Okay, so let's continue forward. I'm trying to think of how I can ask these questions, because it's, so let's see, is Babaji is Babaji an in-body, how can I ask this? Is he an embodied persona? In other words, you know, he's not some, is he embodied in form? Okay, first card out is Judgment. Let's see what we have. Sun. A brilliance of energy again. Is that brilliance of that energy, that sun? And again, the Hangman keeps coming up for Babaji. That's his card. For some reason, this is his card. And I have to sit and figure out why he is the Hangman. Why is Babaji the Hangman? Again, underneath of it, bringing those things that can be taken away. I think that's overturned, because it's not something he's stealing. It's not something that. And just bringing the things that have been worked toward. Okay, bringing those things. So I think he's one that's been here for, let me check something. Let me see on this first, if this is overturned. Yeah, this is overturned. So it's not something that's illegally gained. It's something that's, you know, he's gotten by his right by that honestly. Okay, and okay, this is overturned. So it's something beyond, he's someone beyond judgment. Someone beyond judgment, prior to judgment, that hanging around, that he's that direct light. So if he is that prior, that direct light, could be an avatar. Could be an avatar that's making an appearance, because it's that light. So maybe this is, since it's prior, maybe it is that light beyond lights that comes in, that hangs around, that makes themselves known. That makes themselves known. This is getting more interesting. Okay, let me see. How else can I ask it? Okay. Let's see if what I get if I say is he an avatar? Is Babaji a direct avatar that appears and disappears? Is Babaji an avatar that appears and disappears? Okay. Let's see. Is Babaji an avatar that disappears? Okay, let's see. Let's see if this is overturned or not. Yeah, that's overturned. It's a good thing because this is the illusion. So he's one that's not an illusion. He's not an illusion. Okay, that's okay. Yeah, the universe is being funny. Against that full Shakti power. Full Shakti. Before illusion that's mastered this, that brings forth that fullness of that cup into the world. Yeah, bottom into the world. In the world presence, again, judgment beyond judgment, prior to judgment. So, yeah, he's some sort of an avatar that appears in the world to bring this to specific people. So that's very interesting. Yeah, it's the first time I've ever had something like that appear, that he is absolutely a full-blown avatar that appears and disappears as per his will, as to his will. Okay. Trying to think what else to ask about Babaji. Well, I think I'm going to leave this here for a little while and try to see what else I can come up with. But that's interesting. You know, you hear about these many ones that claim Babaji, but the only one I know for sure is the one guy that's talking, that's Sri M. I'm going to close this out. I want to do some readings on a few people that say they have been taught by Babaji. There are some I think that have, and there are some I think that just make it a convenient thing because it's difficult to prove. Because they're not somewhere, Babaji is not someone you can just contact. You know, enough for most people to just contact. So let me see what I find on this.